So I just asked 139 US soldiers what their favorite Christmas movies are. And I asked them all one at a time. And I was thinking I was just going to ask them for like gee whiz statistics, like what's the most liked Christmas movie and how high up is my Christmas movie. But it actually ended up being a very different experience that I was not expecting. That was quite positive. And I like to consider myself like a people person, like I'm not afraid to talk to people. But I was actually kind of nervous to do this because I actually, like I said, I asked everybody individually, and it was kind of a high stress environment, and people were tired, and you just don't know how people are going to react to a strange person coming up and asking them this question. So I'll tell you right off the bat, the number one most common named movie was Die Hard, and that even caused a debate on whether or not that's a Christmas movie. Now, I am going to get into the results and go over them, but I do want to talk about my experience in asking. So, as I went up to people and asked them the question, I said, I need to ask you a really important question. Then I said, what's your favorite Christmas movie? I didn't even introduce myself or ask them their name. I just said, what's your favorite Christmas movie? And people looked up kind of confused, and then they thought about it and they gave their answer. And everybody was so warm and so genuine, and it really distracted them from what they were doing, because they were definitely not doing something like this. And it was just so fun to watch people come up with their answers, and then the people around them be like, oh, you chose this one, I chose this one, like, oh, you should have chose this one. Some people changed their answer after they heard some of the other choices, but it was so awesome, because after I left the people that I was talking to go talk to other people and ask them what their favorite Christmas movie was, the people that I left behind kept talking about the Christmas movies. And again, like I said, when I started this, I was like, oh, this is just going to be fun. I'm just going to get like a bunch of tallies and get some data, right? But what ended up happening is that people would tell their experiences in seeing these movies for the first time. And it was unprovoked. Like, they would just be like, oh yeah, I saw this in the theater with my brother. I saw this in the theater with my family. And I had this experience, or, oh, we watch this every single year. Christmas is not complete if we don't watch this movie. So now I'm going to go over the results. So Die Hard, 24. Home Alone, 14. So if you take out Die Hard as the number one choice, then Home Alone wins with 14. And then A Christmas Story had 12. And Elf had 11. Christmas Vacation had 11. Grinch, the Jim Carrey version, had 11. And let me say something about that. People would be like, the old one. And I would be like, the old one? Like the 23-minute Boris Karloff one? And they're like, no, the old one with Jim Carrey, the original. And I'm just like, you are so young. A lot of people said that. And let's see. So Jim Carrey Grinch had 7. Polar Express had 7, which I was surprised at. So I guess just, again, younger crowd. And It's a Wonderful Life had 6, and Home Alone 2 had 6. The Santa Claus, the original with Tim Allen, had 5. Nightmare Before Christmas had 5. And then my choice for my favorite Christmas movie had 4, which is Muppet Christmas Carol. Okay, now buckle in. We're going to go over the rest. So this is just in no particular order. Badder Santa 1, Klaus 2, Violent Night 1, Jack Frost from 1998 1, Miser Brothers Christmas 1, Bad Santa 3, Arthur Christmas 1, 8 Crazy Nights 2, Christmas with the Cranks 2, The Animated Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch 1, Charlie Brown Christmas 1 from a Jewish guy. He made sure to mention that. 2 for Jingle All the Way, 2 for Love Actually, a male and a female that didn't know each other. 1 for the original Grinch, the 23-minute-ish Boris Karloff. I don't know how many minutes it is, but it's the original. 1 for that. 1 for Scrooged. 1 for The Family Man. 1 for Red 1. 1 for Scarface. Is that even a Christmas movie? 1 for White Christmas, which I just watched, and I am loving that movie more and more every time I watch it. And then one person said, I don't like Christmas movies, and I don't like Christmas. And then some honorable mentions. We have Dashing in December, 8-Bit Christmas, Lord of the Rings, because I guess they leave on December 25th, and Christmas Chronicles. So there you go. There are the numbers, the stats. What do you think of those, and are you surprised about those? I absolutely was surprised, and I wasn't, I don't know about disappointed, but I was surprised that my choice, Muppet Christmas Carol, was so low. And I just had such a good, warm experience with everybody talking about their experience with the Christmas movies and then talking to me about their favorite Christmas movies. So I just had an awesome time going around and everybody sharing their like personal Christmas stories with me. So it was actually pretty incredible. So what is your favorite Christmas movie? Let me know. And yeah, it was just had such an awesome, warm experience with this like community culture, like everybody talking about the same movies, which we don't have as much nowadays. So anyway, let me know what you think. See you on the next one. Bye.